And there we go. If you lot think I'm singing Saturday Night Live, you have got another thing coming, you bunch of idiots. Look at all you in the comments. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. This is StB Live, and tonight is the million views special. And what better way to celebrate 1 million views on my channel than to go right back to the 80s and 90s when I first started bartending, well, 90s, and recreating, bringing some of those disco cocktails bang up to date with some new ingredients that we've got, different ways of serving. That is what tonight's show is all about. Just before we get on, bits of housekeeping for those of you that are watching on Monday, and I'll say hello to a few of you, especially you, Damo's Paintings. I know you watch over in China, wherever you are on Mondays. I will try and put the timestamps in here sometime on Monday so you can jump to relevant cocktails and stuff, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But anyway, before we crack on, obviously I just need to say a massive, massive thank you to all you guys, especially all you regulars that watch my videos, that tune in every single week and make this what it is. It's just, I'm so over the moon to hit 1 million views. I think I started the year with 100, I think it was like 152, 153,000 views back in January, and to think that I've hit the million now. So absolutely so happy with that. So before I dive in, what is coming up in today's show? Well, you Patreons, you'll have got this already, but we're doing a bit of the sex on the beach, but I'm going to show you how I think it should be served. We're going to be reinventing the Tequila Sunrise to do Tequila Sunsets. We are, oh, this is good. I've been making this afternoon. If you haven't cottoned on, I've done filming day today as well, so I'm already 10 cocktails in. So I've recreated the Appletini. We've got the Pina Colada for, don't know if she can see this, if she's tuning in, I'm not sure if she's here yet. Miss Dorney, that is especially for you. We're going to be blending up the Pina Colada. I've got an Amaretto Sour, and if we've got time, I'm going to bring the Singapore Sling bang up to date as well. So I'm going to dive into the comments now. For those of you that don't, make sure you do follow me on Instagram. My DMs are great fun over there, so I'll say a bit more about Instagram. I've got a little mission for some of you guys on Instagram, but I'll talk about that in a bit. So I'm just going to dive into these comments. I will say hello to a few people. Kieran's on Facebook. Who else we got? Oh, we got a few on Facebook. Mummy Barman is on Facebook. Why is Mummy Barman on Facebook? Andrea, Katie, hello, hello, hello. Sarah Hughes, Wendy Jess, Teresa, if you're still there. Craig, hello. Right, let's have a look at all these comments. Where do we get to? Trevor, yeah, that's why I couldn't work out what LFG stood for. Disco Inferno. Right, I read all that lot. Mark, England, thanks for my email. What email was that? I can't remember. There's literally so many emails. Hi, Matco, Dominic, how are you? Ross, hello. Martin, hello. Mr. Thomas, lots of marks on here tonight. How are you? Claire, hello Claire. Looking forward to disco drinks. Booze on the Rocks, hello. How are you? Bouvray, hello Danny. Adam, hello. Trevor. Trevor? Why? Trevor, stop it, Trevor. Stop it. Thank you very much. Why can you do a Pina Colada? Mark England, yes, I am doing a Pina Colada. That is what's coming up in there, my friend. Can we see that? Got a neutral bullet out, ain't we? Got a neutral bullet. Boots on the Rocks. Thank you, my friend. Trevor. Hello, Magic. How are you? What are we drinking tonight? Magic, you're too late. Sex on the beach, that's what we're doing. You have 90 seconds to get changed, Steve. Didn't see the disco outfit. Oh, I haven't got, I need a wig, don't I? Right, let's put all these to one side. While I'm doing all this, here's something for you guys to whack in the chat. In the 90s, early 2000s, what was your favourite disco cocktail? You know, something fun, innocent. You know, don't come to me with old fashions or anything like that. They're not disco cocktails. Stuff that I've mentioned, the Pina Colada, Sex on the Beaches, B52, not B52s, what am I thinking of? What's Tia Maria and vodka? What are they? Black Russians, there we go. Black Russians, but served with Coke, that's a disco drink. All that sort of thing. So let me know in the comments what your favourite disco drinks are. I'm going to put these to one side. Oh, Apple, JD Apple. So I've been filming DMF Coffee this afternoon, and JD Apple. So you've got 10 cocktails for them coming up next week. And that is absolutely amazing. Right, so yeah, get me, start my, oh bloody hell, it's all coming down here. Right, get all the, get your comments coming in, your favourite disco drinks. And I'm going to crack on with this drink. This drink really, really bugs me because it is an absolutely banging drink, but no one serves it properly or how I think they should serve it. So I'm going to show you going forward how you should serve the Sex on the Beach. So this isn't necessarily reinvented. It's just how it flipping well should be. So obviously cocktail shaker. There's two parts to this, all right? And I'll explain my theory. I actually got taught this way back in like the 90s, and I think it's how it should be served. But you know, quite a lot of Americans, because it's an American cocktail essentially, quite a lot of Americans don't do it like this. So I'm going to show you the proper way, and then we can decide if this is better. So obviously the first part of this, and I'll explain it, is the kind of yellow bit. I'm going to layer this cocktail. So the first thing we need is our Archers, peach schnapps. Now I'm going to do a Sex on the Beach video probably next week now, because I have got Whitley, JJ Whitley have just launched, it should be coming on Monday, the brand new peach and apricot vodka, which I think is going to be banging for the Sex on the Beach going forward. So, but I'm just going 25ml of Archers peach schnapps. You can get that everywhere. Just looking at all these comments on Faceache. Alan, hello Alan. Right, so 25ml of peach schnapps, and then I'm going pineapple juice in here. All right, and I'm going 50ml of pineapple juice, freshly squeezed pineapple juice. Now you might think this is not, you know, what's too crazy about this? I will show you. I will show you. Right, I'm gonna ice that up. Just whack some ice in there. Honestly, this is gonna, for you Sex on the Beach drinkers, you closet Sex on the Beach drinkers, this is gonna blow your little minds. Right. Right, let's just do that. Single strain this bad boy. Right, so this is now making our beach. So that's our beach part of the cocktail. All right. Now the red part is what I got taught is this refers to the kind of red goes hand in hand with the red light district. Okay, so it's kind of red on top of, so sex, red, on top of the beach. That's how I think it should be served. So the second part of this, let's go plain vodka. I want 50ml double bubble of plain vodka. I do make it with a bit of Chambord. You could make it with raspberry vodka actually, but I'd just like to add in a little bit of Chambord. 15ml Chambord. So got a bit of raspberry in there. Some recipes I've seen them with melon as well. Don't know where that came from. And then this is cranberry juice. So we're going 50ml double bubble of cranberry juice. All right. So we've got a beach part. And now we're going for our sex part. So again, icing this up. Good, shaky, shaky. There, right. Now we're just going to strain, and this should just nicely layer on top, like that. And if you've done it right with the size of the glass, look at that, look. Look at that. So there we go, garnish with a pineapple, maybe a pineapple spear. That is how the sex on the beach, sex on the beach. Look, that is how I think it should be served from this point forward. So the recipe's not really reinvented, but I just think the serve. I just think if you're a pub or a bar or a mobile bar, because I know there's a few of you on here, serving the sex on the beach up like that, that takes it from a £6-8 cocktail to a £10-12 cocktail. Ah, fun and innocent. What do we think of that? Oh my God, the comments are on fire here. So, Mark, Pina Colada. Yes, we're doing the Pina Colada. I saw that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, where do we get to? Dave, hello. Adam, hello. Kieran, Tequila Sunset, that's what's coming. Dominic, hey Booze, I subbed to, oh, Booze on the Rocks, yep. Mum's not on Facebook anymore. She's come on to Faceache now, onto YouTube. Right. Where there's lots of comments coming here. Where are we going? Tish, hello Tish. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the only disco drink I remember is the Panda Pop. You're too young for that, aren't you? Come on, you must. Do we count the Porn Star Martini as a disco drink? I think we might do. Andy, Blue Lagoon. There we go. You serve it the way I like it. Thank you, Mr. Booze on the Rocks. Christopher, I wasn't a party guy at that time because I was too young. I still remember the Cuba Libre. There we go. There's another one. See, it's all these funny ones and screwdrivers and Cape Cods and what are the other ones? Not Harvey Wallbangers. What am I thinking of? Slow, comfortable screws. All that sort of things. Yes. 10 ml of lime juice in the pain. Who's talking about painkillers? You're making painkillers. So there we go. That's the Sex on the Beach. Now, I was going to reinvent that, but I'm actually going to save it purely because I'm going to reinvent it properly with the new vodka that's coming, hopefully Monday, but if not Tuesday. So I will do that. I'll do that in a standalone video. I'm going to reinvent it. But as I say, that is the serve. That is how I think it flipping well should be served. Not put in the same glass and shaken. I just think that looks a damn sight better. So there we go, that's cocktail number 1. Just while I'm doing that, if you want to help me out, that'll be most appreciated. Give me some likes. If you're on Facebook as well, smash that like button. If you're definitely on YouTube, hit the like button. If you can share the streams to your platforms, to your friends, that'll be awesome. Let's bring in more people in here. Let's get a record going in a few weeks' time. So, cocktail number 2. I am going to do the Tequila Sunset. So I really, really do like this drink. I have kind of reinvented the Tequila Sunrise as well. That is a standalone video on my channel at the moment, and that is absolutely lovely. Bit of agave in there, tiny bit of sort of salt in there, it's lovely. But I'm going for a Tequila Sunset in this video because this is amazing. So Tequila Sunset, I'm just going in a highball glass like that. Have I got a taller one? No, that'll do. That'll do. So, obviously, with the Sunrise, the grenadine kind of floats to the bottom, or sinks to the bottom, I should say. So, with the Sunset, we're going to have a red layer on top, and it's not grenadine. So, first ingredient I'm going is my Tequila Blanco Cascabel. Let's just scroll this down on here. Cascabel. So, doesn't matter too much about your tequila, whatever tequila you use. 50 ml double bubble of that. Could even use Reposado if you wanted to, or if you're a bit posh, some añejo, whatever you got. So we've got 50 ml of that. I want some ginger syrup, and I want 10 ml of that. Oh, it's lovely. Tequila and ginger works really, really well. 10 ml of ginger syrup. I'm going for some agave as well, agave nectar. Get that in most supermarkets in the UK. I don't know about abroad. I'm imagining you get it anywhere, but definitely supermarkets in the UK. So 10 ml of agave. Think healthy sugar. That's what agave is. And then I want some orange juice. Freshly squeezed orange juice, and I want 75 ml of orange juice. Really, really simple, this one. It's just the ginger and a bit of agave, and then the final ingredient that will come. So, going to ice this up. Get rid of that. Just wash that down a minute. Loads and loads of ice in there. That'll do. Hard, fast, shaky, shaky. There. Right. Now if you're at home, just pour that straight in there. It doesn't matter too much. In fact, no, I've got loads of ice. Actually, let's do it in a sec. Strain it in there. Top that up with some ice cubes. That'll do. A bit of, and we need crushed ice for this bit. There we go. Now, the red, the Sunset, comes in the form of, you could use cassis if you want to. I don't actually have cassis. I never do Cœur Royales or anything like that. I haven't used cassis in years and years. So I've always got, so cassis is blackcurrant, Ribena, essentially. Creme de Mure is blackberry. Oh, I just love blackberry because I've always got brambles on the go, sort of things like that. So 15 ml of creme de Mure. And there we go. We just pour that there. That'll sort of sit on top and it will gradually kind of blend in to the bottom. Garnish this. What have we got? That'll do for now. Garnish that with some blackberries, whatever you fancy. Then a straw. And that is my Tequila Sunset. Really simple. Oh. Tequila and ginger. Oh, that is magical. Which one? I'm definitely hands down for that one at the moment. Can we see the sort of red? How close can we get that? Can you see the sort of red there? There we go. So the red will go that way. Right, what's our favourite now? Oh my God, the comments are on fire this week. Right. I'm going to miss so many comments, guys. I'm apologising now. White Russian. Oh, I see. Umbongo. Just funny little trigger words coming out here. White Russian, umbongo. Trevor, stop flirting with mum. Blue drink. Painkiller. Painkiller's awesome. Apple and blackcurrant squash. Kevin. Mark, 10 ml of lime juice. Oh, that's where the painkiller come from. Right, okay. Dirty banana. Do you know what? I made that today, actually. But I put a little twist on it today. That'll be Tuesday's video. Trevor, dirty banana. Hate the Tequila Sunrise drink. Yeah, I promise you, this is absolutely tasty. Right. Hello, Helen. Don't forget the Singapore Slings coming at the end if we've got time. If my waffle sort of caps down, I will have that in time. Where's your paper umbrella? Tish, I'm sorry, I don't actually have. It's so bad, I don't actually have any paper umbrellas. Do you know what? I didn't even cotton on to get any with some other. I've got proper cherries, but I didn't even think to get any the sort of crappy cherries. Paper umbrellas. That's a fail, isn't it? All right, better luck next time. Right, this is what I was going to come on to mention, because with the whole Instagram thing, because for some stupid reason, this has completely and utterly passed me by. But I've realised this week that a hell of a lot of you that sort of follow me and chat to me all the time have got your own home bars. Why that didn't cotton on to me, I don't know. So what I want you guys to do, when you follow me on Instagram, I want you to either DM me a photo of your home bar or tag me in your stories or whatever. And then next week, because it's really easy to do, next week I'm going to bring pictures of your home bars up on screen. And we're going to do that. And we're going to have a little competition to see who's got the best home bar. So I want you guys just to sort of take some random photos and I'll pick the best one of each. And then we'll put it up on screen and then we can have a little vote to see who's got the best home bar, because there's so many of you that have got sort of bars at home now. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving all this. So that is your mission for this week. Okay, follow me on Instagram and then send me your home bars. Right, this little bad boy. I'm gonna have to get rid of these. My drinks from earlier. I have reinvented oh hello, better say hello to Facebook people because it doesn't say me in there. Helena, Rachel Mears. Kevin, is your missus on Facebook and you're on YouTube? Bit of competition here. I can see the comments in one place, but brilliant. Right. Hello, Rachel. Right then. So this cocktail I made this afternoon. I'm reinventing the Appletini. Hang on, let me just. The Appletini is with some Jack Daniel's apple. That is what I'm going for. JD apple. And I've got a little ingredient to sort of take away the sweetness as well. And I was really happy with this. And we've got a crazy little garnish on top as well. So I'm going to make it, serve it up in this glass now. So, first ingredient, JD Apple. Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? I made 5 cocktails with this earlier. It's just amazing. I really, really do like this. Just going to chill this down so it's nice and cold. Right. What did I do? 50, 35 ml of JD Apple. 35. So for all you guys in Australia, and well, you won't be watching, but America and all that. So what's that? An ounce and a bit. What's an ounce? 30 ml, isn't it? I'm getting so many American and Australian viewers now. I've got to learn ounces because working in mil is just so much easier for me. So that's ingredient number 1. Ingredient number 2. I'm going to start playing about with this a little bit more. Suze. That way. I'm delayed. That way. There we go. Right. So what this is kind of a bitter aperitif. So it's kind of along the lines of Campari. But it's gentian root, and it just kind of takes away all that sweetness out of the drink, and it just balances. It's absolutely delicious. It's bright yellow in colour as well. So I'm going just 10 ml of Suze in there. All right. It's been sitting on my back bar for ages, and I've never really used it, so I'm going to start rocking it out a bit more. So 10 ml of that. Yuzu puree. Yuzu is a Japanese citrus fruit. What did Trevor say through the week? Kind of orange lime, orange lime and grapefruit or something like that. To be honest, yuzu's yuzu to me. I love it. I'm just going 15 ml. Yuzu mojitos. That's awesome. Love that. Yuzu mules as well. So either vodka or rum with yuzu and ginger beer, ginger ale. Amazing. Right, so that's 15 ml of yuzu, 10 ml of Suze. I want 15 ml of freshly squeezed lemon juice. So this is a reinvented Appletini. This is amazing. And I just need 10 ml of sugar syrup. There's in there. 10 ml of sugar syrup. Now, there is some apple juice, but this is coming in a second. And there's a reason for that. So, ice cubes. Ice, baby. This is almost virgin on mixology for me, this one. We won't get too pretentious with fancy drinks, but I promise you, this is just lovely, this bit. Right. There we go. Get rid of your ice that's chilling that down. Double strain. Double strain gets rid of all those little tiny bits of ice. Perfect, right. Some of you might have cottoned on to what's coming in here. Get rid of, that'll be all right. Get rid of that. So, for the topping, I'm going for an apple froth, apple foam, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going for some pressed apple juice. I'm just so it foams up properly, I'm just going 75 ml. Don't need to add any other ingredients to this. When I use syrups and things like that and purees, I add water to kind of loosen it up a bit and lengthen it out. But with juice, it just works like that. So I'm going to add some of my magic stuff, my Better's Bitters, aromatic miraculous foamers. I'm just going to add about a quarter of a pipette. Think, for those of you that don't know, that have never seen that before, think egg whites, but vegan friendly, shelf stable, just a bartender's best friend. Right. So this is going to go from that to that froth that will stay there for ages and ages and ages. Right, I'm just going to very slowly lay the apple froth on top. Lovely, jubbly. Now you could sort of garnish that with an apple fan if you wanted to. I've run out. I had some grated, blitzed up lemons which worked on there. But the stuff I've got for a bit of colour contrast, I'll use this. I've just got some raspberry. Just a bit of colour contrast on there. Blitzed up dried raspberries. There we go. That is my Appletini reinvented. you get it. I think that does make it for me because of it's just that little bit of bitterness that takes away all that sweetness. Oh, it's really good. You don't need much of it. Literally 10 mil, 5 mil. Let me see the froth without spilling it on my computer. There we go. Look at the froth, the foamage. And that foam, for those of you who haven't realised, that foam will literally stay there for the whole time that this drink is there. That's what those bitters do. Right then, let's have the vote. Which one's first? That one, that one, that one, and that one. 1, 2, or 3. Which one are we going for so far? What's your favourites? Let me know in the comments below. Right, let's catch up with some of these comments. There we go. Right, got to that one. He will 100% make the Sling. He always makes time. Nuclear, that's the word. Nuclear reactive cherries. Yeah, I haven't got any of them. I call them atomic cherries. Rachel, hello Rachel. Mrs. Kevin's better half. Kevin's gone really quiet now, look. Why has Kevin gone really quiet? Kim. Hello, Kim. I can't get all 200 bottles. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Kim. I can't get all 200 bottles. Don't know. 1 ounce equals 30 mils. Yeah. Booze on the Rocks. Where are you? Exactly. Let me know where you are. Nice story. Thanks. Oh, some randoms coming on here now. Welcome to the gang. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Anne. How are you? 57 mil equals 2.5 ounce. See, that's a bit crazy, isn't it? 57 mil. UK is different. 25 mil there. Lightweights. Yeah, but we use double bubbles quite a lot. Kevin, do like the look of apple martini. We'll have to give it a go. Kieran, I think you'll like that. Helen's going number 2. Dominic, Matco. Blue Lagoon with Sprite instead of lemonade. Appletini. Ah, hello, Miss Dorney. Have you just joined us? Because if you have, oh, that way. It's there. It's ready to go for cocktail. It's the next cocktail. It's the next cocktail coming. We're going to do some frozen stuff. I really love this. We've got that coming up. The Pina Colada, but completely and utterly reinvented. And I love this recipe. Absolutely amazing. Andy's on number 2 as well. The Tequila Sunset, number 1. What does 60? 68. Stop talking in flipping ounces. We don't want ounces. We want mils. Ounces. Oh, Anne, the lady that did the Mai Tai on Instagram. Yes, well played, Anne. For me, number 1, 2, the Appletini. That one, number 3, Appletini. 2.33 ounces. Mum's on all 3. Right then. Yes, I've got a NutriBullet. Do you know what? It hasn't lost its virginity yet, so this could go crazily wrong live on screen. I should have had a little test with it first, but I've literally done that, and that's it. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Because my blender's massive and it's just a pain in the backside to clean in between cocktails. So I thought, let's invest in a little NutriBullet and do some frozen cocktails. Right. Now, here we go. Because Tish, Miss Auto Social UK, was pestering me last night. She's got a cocktail to submit. And no doubt Trevor's got about another 10 or 12 cocktails to submit. I've set a date for part 2 of I Make Your Cocktails. And we are going for Sunday, and I think that's the right date, not 2021 this time. I'm going for Sunday, the 18th of October. So, tomorrow, probably afternoon sometime, or evening, because I've got a lot of editing to do. But I will stick another post up on my community tab, and it will look different to the first one. And Alexi, if you're watching this tomorrow, because I don't think you'll be on now, Alexi, if you are watching, I have made a note of your cocktail, but stick it on number 2 as well. I'll start a new folder in my OneNote as well. So any of you that want your cocktails made in part 2, that is going to be Sunday the 18th. Part 1 was so much fun, so part 2 is coming back 4 weekends time, I think it is. So that's what we're going for. Right. Pina Colada time. Pina Colada time. Right, let's couple more comments. You're talking amongst yourselves now, so that's cool. That's what we like. Talk amongst yourselves. You were talking about sending pictures of the home bar. I have a problem getting all to. Oh, right. I'm with you now, Kim. I'm with you. Do a panoramic thing. Or if you've got an iPhone, Androids must have them as well. But why you'd have an Android, I don't know. Just do a panoramic thing on your iPhone, and then I'll do sort of like a long one across the bottom of that. How's that? We do that. Easy peasy. Right. I'm just going to wash these down. Oh, I don't need to. This is a blended one. Hang on. That's all right. Let's just wash these, and then we're going for the Pina Colada, my 2020. Well, to be fair, this was actually my 2018-2019 recipe, this one. So I'm going to make it directly into my NutriBullet. This should be really, really fun. So if this doesn't work, too much ice, too little ice. There we go. Right, Pina Colada. Very, very different to what you used to. You can make. I've made so many easy pina coladas on this channel, and ultimately, I do believe in ease. I believe in quick, tasty, simple cocktails. But these reinvented ones kind of take those essential like that, and the Appletini, especially the Appletini. They take those sort of simple cocktails and just kind of bring them up, you know, to use ingredients that we've got quite easily now. So this whole pina colada thing. I am going for some aged rum, and I'm actually going for my Suave because I love this stuff. It's my sherry based rum, or sherry aged rum, I should say. Love this. 50ml double bubble. What's that? And it's on there as well. Hang on. I saw something about NutriBullet. And see, it's doing it again. Oh no, it's up there. I only make NutriBullet when I used it for cocktails. Yeah, I don't think much fruit's going to go in here, to be fair. Right, 50ml double bubble of decent aged rum. Okay, no coconut rum or anything like that, just decent, proper rum. Next ingredient you want is your coconut puree or coconut milk or whatever you use, not cream of coconut. You don't want to use cream of coconut. Coconut cream is all right, that's a completely different thing. And I want 30ml, what's that? That's an ounce, isn't it? There we go. 30ml of coconut puree. In there. Next ingredient, I'm going for some ginger. Ginger and coconut is lovely, jubbly as well. So I'm just going 10ml of ginger. And I will cut and paste these recipes in on the thread as well, on the video when it's rendered tomorrow, the upload. There we go. So you'll be able to see these recipes watching back as well. 15ml freshly squeezed lime juice. 1.5. There. Where we got two more ingredients coming. Right, 50ml of pressed pineapple juice. 50ml. This is so good. This is so good. Here's a crazy ingredient coming for you as well. Coconut water. Oh, it works. I promise you. I promise you, it does work so much. 25. A bit complex, this one, but it's so good. Right, now to balance all that out, I've just gone for a little pinch of rock salt in there. A bit more. Little pinch of rock salt. Yeah, salt in cocktails, promise you it works. And some bitters, some aromatic bitters. And just, that'll do. About a quarter, third of a pipette. That'll be equivalent of sort of 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, if you like. So that is essentially it. Right. We're going to make our slush puppy now. That will do, I do believe. That'll do. No more than that. Right. The NutriBullet is about to lose its virginity. Let's put it on camera so we can all have a laugh if it does go wrong. Right, that is screwed on. There we go. And ready, 3, 2. Oh, look out. Mummy Barman's. She wants a bit of the limelight. Tish, this is especially for you, Tish. I have no idea where she found these from. I have no idea why she's even got these. And they don't really work. There we go. Where are we going? Sex on the beach. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Look. There we go. Right. Right, ready. 3, 2, 1. So far, so good. Look at that. No leakage either. No leakage. And it's all proper. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Well, this might get a bit of caning. I might do 5 frozen cocktails. Now, Pina Coladas would normally get served in a Pina Colada glass like that, but as my Sex on the Beach is in that, I'm going in my Hurricane glass. Look at that. Oh, nearly perfect as well. Nearly perfect. So there we go. Frozen Pina Colada. I might actually steal that because that looks better on there. And then straw. Taste wise. Oh, you get the ginger. You get just that little bit of salt balancing that all out. Oh, that I'm just gonna sit watching this, sit drinking this now. Oh, that is so good. The ginger. Sometimes I actually do pina coladas with that as well, or jo, however you want to say. It's kind of like an almond, vanilla kind of syrup. That works really well. But I just love that. So, what are we thinking to the old pina colada? Do we like that? Let's catch up on all these comments. Banter break. Right, all these comments. What are we saying? Oh, up here I've got a... Of course, Mummy Barman wants all 3. Right, where did I get to? Oh, look out. Kim, booze, I just made a clarified gimlet. Crazy. You should clarify some like coconut or fat wash, like a coconut bourbon or a coconut rum or something like that. That's a bit too technical in that for this channel, but it's quite tasty. Right, Dominic, there we go. Only have 6. Kim, 4 different places. Right, you're all talking amongst yourself. It's hard to work out what cocktails are. Kim's in Denmark. Hello, Denmark. Wow. Mummy Barman goes for the pina colada. We'll try and get her on. We'll try and get her on screen a bit. Steve's done for the day. Not quite. Miss Donny, I'm going to have to source some ginger syrup now and make this next weekend. I'm intrigued. The NutriBullet doesn't seem to be too much faff. No, it's really cool actually. Hope you got Mummy Barman a good Mother's Day present. When's Mother's Day? That was ages ago, wasn't it? What? Hope you got... Hang on. Mother's Day was like months ago. You're confusing me. What's all that? It's her birthday soon. Ginger syrup. If you just want to make ginger syrup yourself, so easy. Just get a... Honestly, I just buy it because it's easy. Just get a lump of ginger. Probably about that size, to be fair. Peel it and just kind of grate it down or blitz it down and just steep it in some sugar syrup. Easy peasy. You can make your own. It's just easy for me just to buy it in because I can't be bothered with the faff. And if I do use it on events, I want more of it than just that. So that's kind of why I make it. Oh, that's good. Right then, where do we get to? Amaretto Sour time. Amaretto Sour. Let's just put that to one side. Get that out of the way. My NutriBullet. Wash my hands. Sticky. Cool, we've got these as well. Got loads. Cool, we've got another 5 or 6 umbrellas there. Right. The Amaretto Sour, Disaronno Sour, whatever you want to call it. You could just make it, and to be fair, when I do this on events, I do just do straight Amaretto and nothing else. So Amaretto, lime or lemon, sugar, egg white, or foamers and bitters. That's it. However, you can kind of take that to whole different levels, and this is going to be a rum based Amaretto Sour, but also with a subtle hint of blackberry in there as well. It's just absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna serve it up in that. That's my lovely sort of sour glass that I used to like using, rocks glass. Now there's one crazy ingredient coming up, and I'll do that in a second. That's washing down. Let's get a new thing. So first ingredient, I'm actually going back again because I love it so much, the sherry based rum, because I think the sherry based rum works exceptionally well, especially with the sort of cherry. It's not blackberry, it's cherry coming up, sorry. And I want 35 ml of my sherry based rum, sherry aged rum I should say. So we've got 35 ml of that. Amaretto, and believe me, this will punch through quite well. I'm only going 15, 1.5, but the almond, the nut notes will punch through, I promise you. 15 ml. You could go a bit more if you wanted to, but I just think that just works really, really well. Now, the crazy ingredient is, where did it go? I got it out. That. Now, I got given this free and I've been using it. Normally I would use some cherry herring, or I have got a bottle of cherry brandy, but I want to kind of get rid of this. Actually, it's really nice. The thing with this as well, it's Luxardo. It's really, it's cracking cherry liqueur. It's proper gin strength as well. Where is it? I've forgotten what it is. 37.5. You never get the juniper on it though. No chance of getting the juniper on there at all. So really treat that as a kind of a cherry liqueur. So I'm going 15 ml. And we all know cherry and almond works very, very well together as well. And then when you couple it with the rum, oh, amazing. So just leave that there so you can have a little look at that. Right, lemon and sugar. Now we're going standard sort of sour. So 25 ml lemon juice. 15 ml of sugar syrup. 1.5. And then it's your egg white. You need your sort of egg white to froth up cocktails. So we are going for this because we don't use it. Miss Betty's Bitters, as I've said, vegan friendly, shelf stable. Everyone needs a bottle. Just want about that much, about just about a quarter of a pipette, and that will be amazing. Now I'm going to do this properly, actually, just to kind of get the full effect. Normally, you don't really need to with those bitters, but when you do use an egg white, dry shake first, and that'll whip it up and get the froth. See, that's created the sort of froth in there, and now we just want to chill it down. All that in there, lovely jubbly. Right. Oh, see, you don't half get the amaretto. Only 15 ml in there, and that's what comes off. Lovely jubbly. Right, top that up with cubed ice. And then, as always, just an excuse to get a proper cherries. Oh, I love these cherries. They're running out already, look, they're nearly out. Oh, the cherry juice is absolutely amazing on here. You could actually use that cherry juice instead of that. Oh, oh, amazing. Right, Amaretto Sour reinvented with the rum. There. Amazing, amazing. Some of you might want that sweetened up a little bit. Maybe a bit more sugar. But it's the almond, it's not, because an Amaretto Sour is quite sweet, and because that's mainly rum in there, it just brings it down. Oh, I think my favourite. God, look at that, it's separated. I think my favourite is actually going back to this so far. That is good. Right, Disaronno Sour. Cool, we're banging through these, aren't we? We might actually get done in an hour here. Singapore Sling to come. Right then, let's dive back into these comments. Loads of people to get. If you're all chatting amongst yourselves, I'll quickly scat through them. But ginger syrup, right? Where do we get to? There. I see everyone's is over here and not on Facebook. There's currently 6 people watching on Facebook. So, oh hello Holly, who's on there? Michael, who else is on Facebook? I don't know who else is on Facebook. Helen maybe. 6 people on Facebook. This is crazy though. It gets so many views on Monday and Tuesday. This quite lengthy views as well. So many people watch this back. Right, the pay rise for Mummy Barman. Kim, I have fat washing bacon in the kitchen right now. Yeah, see, that's a big thing. Are you doing whiskey? Is that Kim? Christopher, yeah, Amaretto Sour was the first drink I made because I saw it on your video. Ross, number 4, you can really taste the ginger. Oh, Ross, are you making this? I forgot you guys have got the ingredients, haven't you? Right. Dear Kieran, I do like whiskey sours when I go out. Oh no, man down, Ross. Hang on, what happened to Ross? I've just had to use egg whites for this, Trevor, and the process of shaking the glass lids. Yes, spillage. Oh dear, oh dear. On that note, we shall move swiftly on. So, as Mr. Cruz says in the film Cocktail, the Singapore Sling and the Ding-a-ling. None of us ever knew what the Ding-a-ling was, but the Singapore Sling is a very kind of tasty gin-based cocktail. So we're just going to bring this kind of a little bit modernised. A couple of little ingredients. I'm going to use cherry puree in there instead of cherry brandy. And I don't actually have Benedictine as well. So I'm getting rid of the Benedictine and I'm actually going to use the Suze as well. So Benedictine is kind of, it's a little bit sweeter than your sort of Camparis and things like that, but it is very much kind of a herbal, bitter kind of drink. So when I say sweeter, it's not, you know, it's nothing in Malibu or Archer's territory, not even remotely close, but it's a bit sweeter. Kind of, I was going to say kind of Drambuie sweetness. It's a little bit there, but not quite there. So it's kind of like a very herbal thing. So I'm going to swap that out for that. And we've got some bitters going in there, pineapple puree as well. But there's a magical final ingredient on the top as well. Absolutely banging. So hopefully I've got one left. I have. So let's just use that. It's one of those cocktails that, you know, because it was gin based, it wasn't that popular. Back in sort of the 90s and that. Gin, you know, gin was just Gordon's gin if you were lucky. And you know, the pubs I had was Foss Peatlins, like own brand, Green King own brand sort of gin. So the gin cocktails weren't really that big a deal back then. I've got a sling glass. Here we go. So we're going to serve it up in our little sling glass there. Can anyone suggest something with gin and limoncello in a drink? ZIM or LM, whatever that is. I dare you to drink every single bottle of liquor in that entire bar tonight. No, because that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. I wouldn't wake up in the morning. That'll be no fun, would it? Right. Benedictine more along the kind of Aperol sweetness. Yeah, kind of. I would kind of agree with that. A bit more, what's the word? Viscous, bit thicker, a bit more luxurious, kind of ish. But yeah, Aperol is definitely not as bitter as Campari, but you know, it's definitely not sweet. Definitely not sweet. Right. Well, let's crack on then. So, cocktail shaker time. We're going 35ml of London Dry. What should we use? Let's go, because of Trevor, let's go for some Canadian gin. No ties to Trevor at all in the slightest. But I don't even know where this is in relation to you. Where is Long Table? He's probably going to answer me in the comments before I even find it. Vancouver. There we go. So 35ml of London Dry Gin in there. Ingredient number 2 is some rum. I'm going back to my Suave rum, my sherry aged rum, and just 25ml of this. Oh, gin and rum. Right, liquor 43. Bit of vanilla in there as well. So liquor 43, just 7.5ml. Nearly 10, 9ml. So 7.5ml of liquor 43, 7.5ml of Suze. 7.5ml. I'll try and do it. Here we go. Let's just have a little. There we go. So it's kind of chartreuse yellow in sort of. You know, chartreuse is not even really kind of a comparison. So I actually quite like that, neat. I don't think many others are. It's one of those bartender things, you know, if you like a Fernet or something like that, you're actually going to quite enjoy that. If you really don't like Fernet in the slightest, bartender's breakfast, Fernet Branca, then yeah, you're not really going to love that at all. But it's, you know, it's quite drinkable, that. Just kind of gentian root and just kind of dry bitterness. It's kind of. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but not too much at all. It's like quite tasty. Right, Suze, aromatic bitters. Just going for 1/4 of a pipette of bitters in there. Lemon juice and cherry puree. Let's go cherry puree first. Cherry puree. 20ml cherry puree. And then we can do some lemon juice to wash that out. So 25ml of freshly squeezed lemon juice. There we go. 15ml of pressed of pineapple puree, or you could use pineapple juice. So it's quite fruity, but because of the Suze and that in there and the gin, it will. And a lot of, I don't know why, a lot of Singapore Sling recipes had pineapple juice in them as well. The original wasn't. The original was just kind of gin, Benedictine, bitters, cherry brandy, something missing, soda water. Well, I forget what's missing. There's something missing. So it's just lengthened out by soda. And this soda coming afterwards. But that is essentially it. So run you through that again. 35ml of gin, 25ml of rum. Excuse me. 7.5ml of liquor 43, 7.5ml of Suze, aromatic bitters or Angostura, 25ml of lemon juice, 20ml of cherry puree, 15ml of pineapple puree. So we are gonna shake that up proper hard. Shaky, shaky. Oh, hello. Oh, favourite of the night. Oh, magic. Right, soda water. 35ml of soda water. Let's just wash the rest of that out. So 25 and then 10, 35ml of soda water. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong with the cocktails. They put like so much mixer in, like 150ml of pineapple juice or something like that. You only literally need like 25s and 35ml. I've seen some bars like put half a glass of like pineapple juice in or something like that. It's just, you don't need it. Right, one more ingredient still to come. So strain that in there. Crushed ice, that's what I'm going for. What's the time? Oh, we've just gone over. Crushed ice. Now, the finishing touch for this I've used this a few times. My little spritz of Cornish pastis. Can't get the angles right. Is that right? There we go. Like that. Tarquin's, Cornish pastis, Cornish Pernod. So think kind of absinthe if you want. I have got absinthe here as well. I need to do some, that could be a dangerous night out, couldn't it? I could do something with absinthe. So yeah, so I've got that and I'll just put it in a spray because you don't want that much of it. You just need to sort of mist it over the top. A little bit like that, a little spritz. And that is your finished cherry umbrella. Just to keep Tish happy if she's still awake. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it gets so sticky in here. I need to, that's the next investment. I've got a little sort of wash up area there. I need to get running water in here. That's the next thing. Right, let's get one of these. Cherry through there. Get in the hole. There we go. Get in the hole. Perfect. Right. So got a cherry. And there we have it. Let's put that over there. Oh, this is definitely. Oh, definitely a million miles. That's my favourite of the night. Don't get me wrong, the Pina Colada is quite cheeky. But, right guys, we'll try and get Mummy Barman in here again. But what is your favourites? Which one would you make? Which one would you ask for? Which one would you order? Let's try and put these in order. I've forgotten. That one, that one. Let's go that one so you can see. Right, which order was it? It was that one, wasn't it? That's right. Apple and the Sex on the Beach, which is sort of still layered. Look at that. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which disco cocktail reinvented would you love to order? Which would you love to drink? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1, Sling. Right, here we go. Let's if you could give Mummy Barman a shout as well. She'll come in here. She'll say, "Oh, I don't like that." I know which one. She's already had that today, so I know she likes that one. So we'll see. We'll try and get Mummy Barman if she's done her hair. She washed her hair this afternoon in preparation, so you never know. Right, where are we? I think you're all talking amongst yourselves. DM me your address. Right, Benedictine more along, that's where I got to. Would be awesome. Love some liquor 43. Had it in our mini beers. Yes. Right, Sling. Still awake. Loving number 3. Tish, Auto Social UK. Go and check out her car reviews because they're awesome. Cool. What was that yesterday? Cool seats. I need some cool seats in my life. That'd be awesome. Christopher, 536, all the way in Germany. 536. Crazy. Cool. We like that. Martin in Germany as well. Number 6. Trevor, Appletini, Pina Colada, Tequila Sunset. Mr. Thomas, number 6 as well. Cool. We like that. So we'll see if Mummy Barman's coming in. We'll see if we can get her opinions because I have just about finished now. Just a reminder, let's do a couple of things on here. Where'd it go? Where's it gone? That one. Just a reminder, follow me on Instagram and then send me pictures of your home bars and we'll have a little feature next week of your home bars. And then we're doing that on Sunday the 18th of October. Oh, I have to say. I don't know. That's definitely my favourite. That's a close second though. This is fun. Ooh. Appletini. For me, I'm going for 1, 2. No, let's not break the order up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Boom. Right. Any more? Any more? Any more for any more? Singapore Sling, Dave, 2362. Appletini for Andy, and then number 6, Singapore Sling. Mummy Barman, we need your reviews on these. Yeah, I'm waiting for her. She's been a bit shy. Ross surprised me. Ross, yeah. Because you've got all the purees, haven't you, Ross? I think, if I remember rightly. Honestly, it's that bitter. Oh, that is so Moorish. Even because of that Suze in there, and because of the purees, it's just perfectly balanced. I really love that. I can't hear her. I can't see her. I don't think she's coming. So that's me done for tonight. Look at that, look. Bang on the hour. I should have got 6 or 7 going, shouldn't we? Hang on, 7 or 8 going. Hey, nice one though. I've been in the film studio all afternoon, so I'm quite happy with an hour one tonight. Next week, I'm getting bad at this. I haven't even prepped anything for next week yet. So next week, I have, again, no idea at all what to do next week. What are we doing? What can we do next week? What's fun? Let's get your suggestions coming in for next week. What do we reckon? Haven't got that. Use Benedictine instead. Trevor. That array would put me on the sofa. Yes. She's definitely not coming in tonight, I don't think. Right. On that note, I will... next week's show. If you've got any suggestions of what you want to do, especially you Patreons, or any of you that sort of follow me and chat to me quite regularly on Instagram in the DMs, let me know what you fancy. I'll decide by Monday by Tuesday or Wednesday what we are doing next week. And then we shall go from there. So again, thank you so much for the 1 million views. And now we are cracking on. It's about 1.5, 2 million views. 2 million views by, I don't know, by halfway through next year, I reckon. But we shall see. So I hope you enjoyed that. A few more comments coming in. Do Kleos. Oh yeah, Jägermeister Kleos. Excuse me. Who's that? Lodi Brewer. I enjoyed the Pessoa drink of yours. Which one? I've done loads of Pessoa drinks. I'm guessing the Exotic Passion. About that one. Jägermeister. I don't own Jägermeister. Kleos. Should we crack this out purely because no one has any idea of what the hell this is? It's a Mastia, essentially. It smells freaking horrible, but taste-wise, it is just so lovely. Bouquet aromas of eucalyptus, cucumber, mint, and sweet tea. So I might do that. I've got the I might do their cocktails. They've sent me their kind of what do you call it? Their kind of cocktail PDF thing booklet. So I've got their cocktails that I can rock out. I might do that. I might work my way through some of that. I've no idea how much it costs. Absolutely no idea at all. No idea whether you can get it in the rest of the world. It's come from Greece, so it's not a UK thing. It's a Greek thing. So we might do that, especially for. Oh, there's loads of comments coming in, especially for Christopher. 2 million by Christmas. No. Thanks, Steve. Martin, thank you. Awesome. Rachel, we have the new JJs on order. Yes, I cannot wait for... Do you know, I was chatting to my friend, Joe, up in Sunderland the other day about there's no sort of decent peach or apricot sort of spirits or liqueurs or other brands coming in, just kind of bowl stuff or Giffard or whatever. And then lo and behold, the very next day, JJ Whitley launch or release a peach and apricot vodka. So I cannot wait to do that. And there's an apple and mint. Apple and mint? I think it's apple and mint vodka coming my way as well. So I cannot wait for that. So that's Rachel. Michael, do you have any Disaronno Velvet cocktails? No, I haven't used Disaronno Velvet. I'll be honest, I've not had the need to crack that yet, so I don't know what that is. Booze Claire, how about the kitchen cupboard cocktails? Ingredients that you can buy from the supermarket. To be fair, most of these cocktails you could do, you know, from the kitchen. So if you haven't got, for instance, if you haven't got cherry puree, you can just use cherry jam. So you get that from the supermarket quite easily, cherry jam. All right, yuzu, you know, you can't get that. But it's just essentially, you know, we could do stuff with jams, but jam is just an easy substitute for puree. And most farm shops, especially in the UK, farm shops have got loads and loads of different jams in there. They've got and raspberry and champagne or raspberry and prosecco jam next door in there, dark chocolate and cherry jam. You know, you can use all those kind of jams instead of puree. So you just have to shake a bit harder, or it's a different way of making it. So you'd kind of add the jam and then a bit of booze and a bit of citrus just to kind of break it down and give it a little stir first, and that'll break it down and turn it into a puree. So you've got all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think that is us. So we will decide on that by sort of Tuesday, Wednesday next week, potentially Kleos, and we will go from there. So I will see you through the week. We will chat on Instagram, or we shall see you next Sunday night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.